working. I'm gonna have to share the Discord. Really. It's working, slay. Just because I don't have a video capture thing. Test audio, test audio. I'm gonna have to share the Discord. Really. It's working, slay. Just because I don't have a video capture thing. Test audio, test audio. I'm gonna have to share the Discord. Oh, cool. Okay. Is there a way that I can play my music somehow? So that the stream or like what am I trying to say? Is there a way where I can play my music and my laptop doesn't die from how many widgets are open? Okay. Let me see what it is. My music and my laptop doesn't die from how many widgets are open. Oh, there really is no way because I have my mic plugged in. Oh, okay, I see. Unless, no, I don't think there's definitely a way or a world where I can play it from my laptop. But I don't know if I would be able to play it from my iPad. Because I need to have my phone open in order to have the stream open. Oh my gosh, more people, hello. I'm doing a drawing stream. I've never been able to do this before. Yay. Okay. I don't know. I don't somehow have a third device where I can play music from, so maybe I'm just going to have to talk and be entertaining. Okay. I don't know. I don't somehow have a third device where I can play music from, so maybe I'm just going to have to. Okay, so that works, which is great. Oh my gosh, I still have the freaking birthday thumbnail up. It's fine. Because I can't play music from my... I can't play music from my laptop. We shall figure this out. Remember that one stream I did, that Minecraft stream I did, where I literally took my phone and filmed my laptop screen, old school style? Okay. It's working somehow, which is great, TBH. Yeah, I don't know. I don't somehow have like another device where I can play music from, unless I find a way to... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm not a professional streamer. Hi! Hi, Casey! I'm doing an art stream! I've never done this before. Said every stream ever. I know, I was gonna say. I literally say this every time. I mean, for the most part, it looks like everything works, but anytime I don't want to be like, I don't want to give dead air. Anytime I'm not talking and then actively working on this. I had a dream about being noticed by Dior Goodjohn. Girl. What does that say about your psyche? I mean, to be fair, she is gorgeous. I low-key, like, like in a good way, probably would have been intimidated by her in school. What time is it? It's 10. You're fine. It's fine that you woke up. She does tarot readings too. Captured my heart. Mm-hmm. You know what's so funny? I didn't grow up reading the books, but I do vividly remember the description, or everyone talking about how she was described as like being ugly. But I saw this TikTok, and I think I read it from one of the comments, but the comments were like, no, but the books were from Percy's perspective. So if she thinks, or I mean, if he thinks Clarice was ugly, he only thinks Annabeth Chase is pretty, and Annabeth Chase only. Yeah. Hello. How are you? Oh my gosh, I really need music. I don't remember how Clarice LaRue was described. Oh my gosh, I have the book. I don't know specifically where, but my sister bought the set, and she gave it to me to read. I have not read it yet, but I have it. I have the book. Where does she first appear? One of my favorite streamers ever? Oh my gosh. I knew it. I knew it in my heart. I have the book. I have the book. Where does she first appear? Where does she first appear? Chat delay is insane. Yeah. I have so many widgets open, bro. Let me delete this just so I have my YouTube thing on. Oh, oops. Where does Clarice first appear? Book. Book page? Book page? I'm eating pan de sal for breakfast. I love it. I had about 2 Spanish breads that my mom baked yesterday. And the coffee. Have not drank water yet. Have you? Wait. What's the other fact that my Latin teacher was a horse? Oh my gosh. Flip. I'm wait. Then a husky voice yelled, "Well, a newbie!" I looked over. The big girl from the ugly red cabin was sauntering toward us. Oh my gosh. The big girl. The big girl? Wow. Stay out of it, wise girl. I will find the time to read this someday. But this big girl Clarice had hands like iron? Bro. I'm just gonna put this down and yeah. As I was saying, I will find the time to read the book in full and then eventually go through the whole series someday. I mean, someday? I mean, sometime. Because that was... that was definitely, like, a goal I had for the new year. I was like, I should read more books. And she was like, okay. My sister, she was like, okay. Want to read The Lightning Thief since the show's coming out? And I'm like, yes. Dior is not big. She's tall, but she's not big. I mean, she looks tall. Yeah, she looks tall, but she's not big. And I'm obviously not like this big girl. Whoa. It's because you know I too was always the big girl, and so I'm trying to like I've always tried to, how do I explain it? I have recently tried to like steer clear from using like skinny as a compliment. And then like big as an insult, because it's not an insult, but it's crazy that Percy would describe this girl as big, like as to equate for ugly. Her muscles? She has muscles? I don't know. I don't have I don't have Disney Plus. I was gonna call it Dimension 20 for a second. I've only seen the clips from TikTok. Oh my gosh. I've also seen clips from some people where they compare Percy's size from episode to episode. They're like, how did he grow taller than Annabeth in the span of a few hours? Oh, what kind of hand is that, bro? I'm like not even I'm not even here. I'm not even entirely here, TBH. Wow. I made them so beefy. I made them. They're supposed to be skinny. Like slender. Slender, not beefy. Demigod growth spurt. But, season 1, I assume, like, takes place in the same book. So he growth spurts so fast at the age of 12, all in the same day. Ooh. Look at you with your your two monitors. I only have one laptop and one laptop only. And on my second monitor, who gave you that kind of money for a second monitor? Now entertain me while I die in Valorant. Okay, I will try to do my best because I don't have access to music currently. We have live action Atla and the Percy Jackson series. I personally am not that excited for the Atla live action series. I have one laptop and this is my brother's monitor. Who gave him the money for a second monitor? Fancy schmancy. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm that excited for the Atlas series. Ever since the creators, first announced that they were leaving the production because of creative differences. And ever since the scandal with Sokka's actors casting happened, I was like, ooh, I don't have high hopes. I don't have great faith. The fancy in question wires everywhere. That's so true. And I also saw a tweet that was like, these costumes, the costumes that they're wearing, look like they come from like Party City. Like they look like they're actively wearing costumes, and like they don't look like they're lived in, like clothes lived that are lived in by real people. Okay, small thing. I want to flex, bro. You go ahead. Well, I explain what happened with Sokka's actor. So turns out, Sokka's actor lied about his quote unquote native heritage, and everyone was like, "Bro, a white guy, a white guy." I played drums today for congressional singing. Slay, good for you. I've always wanted to be as coordinated as drummers and dancers, but I never learned how. I know. I know. All the Atla fandom collectively were like, not again. And I saw the trailer. He doesn't look like he's like, even performing as well as you would probably expect from the character. Like his line deliveries from just the trailer by itself kind of give serious Sokka from the Forbidden movie that may or may not exist. Welp, now I am both a drummer and a dancer. Yeah, I consider that a mega slay of you as well. A drummer, a dancer, and educated. An entrepreneur, a business owner. Just kidding. I haven't been able to trust Netflix since they canceled Shadow and Bone. Oh yeah, is that the one with the what was it? The romance where there's a guy who doesn't like to be touched, and then there's like a gorgeous South Asian leading lady. Business girly for real. I, fun fact, once upon a time was considering going into business because I was like, well, if I start a business, I could, like, hypothetically get into like selling my or monetizing my art in like TPW and my music maybe, but I swiftly learned that business involves a lot of math. And I can do math, but if I'm like doing it all the time, I don't know if I would be able to accurately do the math properly. Amida Suman, Inej's actor, also has my heart. But then they canceled it. They canceled the show. I never read that book series either, but like from what I saw on TikTok, as you can tell, I'm getting all my pop culture knowledge from TikTok nowadays. We share the habit of leaving our friends on red. Wow. I love that late at night, when I was about to text you about the timeline I made for my show, I realized that every single time I sent you like something that reminded me of you, like whether it be like a post or a TikTok or a tweet, you would leave me on Reddit, and I was like, caffeine. I got a crispy mic, by the way, so I don't sound like absolute garbage in my friends' streams. We love crispy microphones. What kind of microphones? What kind of microphone did you get? My new crispy microphone that isn't technically new, but like I consider it low-key new because I haven't used it very much, is the Audio Technica. I forgot what number specifically, but it's the one where you plug it in and it glows blue. Literally the first time my in real life best friend texted me, which was a reply to my girly. I don't know what kind it is. It's just crispy. Who got the microphone for you? I know with microphones, I prefer USB just because it like reduces wire space, and I can plug it into my iPad, and I do everything on my iPad with its limited 30 gigabytes of storage. I know, and like the wording you wrote literally is literally the first time my in real life best friend texted me. The first time she texted you. But like I get it, because I guess texting can be overwhelming for some, but like and I'm low-key speaking from experience, but yeah, I know. Experience as in somebody has done that to me. I wish I somehow had a fourth device where I can play music from, because I have to have my phone up to play the stream, and I don't know why. I don't know why I can't play music on my freaking like desktop. My desktop? I mean my laptop. I mean, I did consider. Imagine having 4 devices. I know, I only have a puny 3. I think I could probably go like that. Do this instead. Look at me show my YouTube. Oh, it's just a little soft, but it's still playing. Wow, the delay is really bad. The delay is so bad. It's fine. I've given up so soon. Currently, I'm working on an asset where Gabriel, who is narrating more of his journal entry, talks about a person that he, like, the wording is the friend I'm, like, most fond for amongst this group. And in the with the direction that I gave SB Zeal, I said he has an almost romantic connection to this person, but I don't low-key like, oh my gosh, Hannah! I love you, I miss you. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the wording I wrote for SB Zeal was he has an almost romantic connection to this person, and it doesn't come across as romantic if I don't add a like a visual of who this person is with like hearts. So this is an extra visual that I have added, or plan to add. I know, that was my reaction when when I read the chat. I went, Hannah! You know what's so surprising? I did not get like a copyright thing on this video, so I can play it. This is such a weird hand. What am I doing? I did not get a copyright thing on this video, so I can play it for music, but the Christmas cover I did get a copyright. Which is weird. I don't know. Because, like, that was purely a cappella. And this is, even though I made the instrumental for this one too, you would assume that I used, like, an official instrumental or something, or a different instrumental. But no. It's 9 years of doing YouTube, and I still know nothing. I know nothing. One of the kids I babysit roasted my ex a few days ago. When did you get an ex? Just got 7 kills that were pretty smooth. I think I got a Yana buff. I love you. X. Like your situation shit that you went through or something? As the kid put it, the guy with the ugly guitar, girl. You were. They ate you up. They ate you up. And spat you out. Kofi and you went through a situationship, yeah. I was gonna say, I was like, when did you ever, like, get into an official relationship? Let's see how the music, is the music that... They ate you up. They ate you up. And spat you out. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this a little quieter. Well, my celebrity crush turned into a crush because of how we became friends after like 5 months. Girly. Yup. It's been 5 years since I ever liked somebody, and anytime somebody tells me anything, I'm like, girly, why? Why? Just simply why? Maybe if ever I get into like a romantic situation, people will look at me and be like, girly, why? But for now, you know, I don't see it happening anytime soon. Coaches never play, as they say. I haven't had a legitimate crush for an entire year now. It gets better. I mean, it only like stays the same from there. I don't want to talk about my romantic feelings about men right now. No, you're fine. You're fine. You can just, you know, continue to flame Kofi. God, this is such a weird pose. Cause, you know, I wanted them to look like they're like, you know, like crouching, not crouching, but like bowing their head a little bit. But like with how the cloak is obscuring their torso, it kind of looks really weird. Are 5 people really watching me right now? I mean, technically it's 4, but like, are 4 people really watching me right now? Who's the 4th? That one people. What? That one clip, not that one people. That one clip from, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, where she goes, who's the third? Okay, because in this picture of them, they sort of have a wide, they sort of have broad shoulders. It does not look like they have broad shoulders here, you know. It's so weird, it's so weird, so weird. I don't know if I'm like, I think it's because I'm not really like concentrating on what I'm doing. You made another film? Can you post it? So I can, like, you know, promote it and gush about it? I think I did see, was it like the behind the scenes thing that you posted? Were you like all cottagecore? Or was it the other one? I don't even know. Let me know. I want to support. That was just my face. My young puberty face before I learned about layers. It's from my independent project uni. What? It's from my independent project at uni. I'm in my days of last assessments. Wow, I cannot read. Is it the one where like I offered to help, but then like things got busy for you and me, and then we didn't have time to talk for a while? Is it that one? Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Didn't you mention one time that you were like, this was like your last year or something? Ew! I know we say it every time, but we're so old! Okay, there you go. It might have been the original one I was writing. I don't think it's bad. In America, you would be considered a super senior, but yeah, I don't think it's bad. This one I made with a course mate in the accident, but yeah, I'm in my wow, we're so old. I only just started college. Okay, it might have been a different one. Please post more about your projects. I love it. I love seeing it. I love seeing you succeed in life. Okay, I think I'm gonna raise this arm a little bit so it's more like that. We are old. I'm 21 in May. Gross. Gross. I'm 20. I'm 20 this year. Okay, I think that should maybe be good for lining. Wrong! Incorrect. It's May 20. It's May 20. I just had to think for a second because I used to know somebody who had a birthday directly after them. It's May 20. I knew it. I knew it. Why is it taking 35 minutes to upload a 7-minute video? I don't know. Have you asked your internet provider? I shouldn't be coming for anybody's internet, because anytime I literally stream, it's like I say something, and then it reaches everybody else 35 minutes later. I remember when I was 13, I had to walk over to my neighbor's house to upload a speed paint. Gosh, what is wrong with all of our internets? Shoot. Those are the twists. I miss making speed paints. Me too. They're so, like, for me at least, they're very simple to make. But, you know, not as entertaining and does not require much effort, as I said. So, and I prefer, well, nowadays I prefer uploading things that require at least a little bit more effort. Doesn't have to be so much, but just a little bit more effort. I remember last year I posted on Instagram something about like wanting to like get close to monetizing my content, and you know, I'm still on it. I'm still on that journey. TBH, so yeah. Twitch streamer era when? I don't know. I think it's because I was a YouTube girly for so long. The Twitch barrier seems a little hard to cross, or to break through. All my friends are streaming on Twitch. I'm just the friends they always play Valorant with. I love it. I just got hit with the memories of any time I would come over to grandma's house, and then like, you know, you and your brother would be downstairs watching How to Train Your Dragon, and then I'd be like, what? I thought we were playing. Winx Club Supremacy. Oh my gosh! Yes! Winx Club recently hit 20 years of, like, you know, being alive. Which is crazy. Time, like, my perception of time is really, like, non-existent, truly. And yes, I have heard about the How to Train Your Dragon live action, and I love Nico Parker's casting. I love it. I forgot who was cast as Hiccup, but yeah. Nico Parker's gonna slay. I'm actually not gonna lie, I'm excited, kinda excited, because I don't know what to expect. Yeah. I assume it's gonna cost a lot because of, like, you know, all the CG dragons and stuff. A lot of people were, like, you know, very confused about Nico Parker's casting. But, you know, she was voiced by America Ferrera, so I don't know what the issue is for them. And Bloom was also my favorite too. You know, I don't know why. I really don't know why, or if I had a specific reason as to why she was my favorite. But, you know, I would always claim, quote unquote, Bloom, and then make everyone else claim everything else. FNAF, yeah, FNAF came out when we moved to America. Ever think about that? That is crazy. I love the movie, but the lore switch had me so confused. I mean, I guess the movie really, like, was, you know, like, catering to the people who already knew the lore. So, and then, like, I guess it tried to make it, like, super digestible for kids as well, because, you know, it is, like, horror for kids, technically. So they tried to make it not complicated, because, like, on the surface, you would think, like, why would the bad guy say, I always come back when we first met him, but when we've only just met him. If I don't get an adorable Toothless in real life, I'ma throw hands. I know. And I know I would also always assert, like make you quote-unquote claim Flora. Like, they suddenly made Vanessa Williams... they suddenly made Vanessa Williams Afton's daughter, and I was like, what? Yeah, well, I guess, like, you know, as I was saying, I was trying to appeal to the people who already had knowledge of the lore, and then like, you know, tried to make it super digestible for kids. You're a nature fairy. You're supposed to be used to having your bare feet on the soil. I was a cringy kid. I was a cringy child. No wonder why all my school friends, like, you know, stopped being friends with me. Bare feet on soil is a nightmare. Yeah. If I don't even remember saying that, but if I did, which I do believe, I don't know. Bare feet on like wet soil too. I don't even know. Like, I can't imagine. The power of friendship. You have friends. You have people you hang out with, bestie. Ride to the sunset with Rainbow Sparkle and Pinkie Pie. Girl. I definitely had a My Little Pony phase though. Yeah, like, and then we even had, me and my sister had a joint birthday party with like a My Little Pony background. Bursting through the dark. Remember why you started. Remember why you care. Your vision of a galaxy and other stars. Never have enough time. We don't have to leave today. I wanna be okay. Why? What's up with the MLP fandom? I haven't been in a while. Remember why you started. Remember why you care. Your vision of a galaxy and other stars. Never have enough time. We don't have to leave today. I wanna be okay. Let me know what's going on with that MLP fandom. The extent of, oh, they're just making horror stuff out of the ponies again? Well, I mean, isn't that just normal MLP stuff? They want to make lore so bad. But like, you know, from what I've seen, that's just normal MLP fandom whack stuff. Even more lore. Oh my gosh. Game Theory. Guys, Game Theory is quitting on March 10, and time is moving so fast. Well, he's not quitting, but like, you know, he's retiring. Alright, babe, I gotta hop off. I'm gonna play with my friend. Bye! Thanks for sticking around. Oh my gosh, it's 10 p.m. for you. If you're still streaming when I'm done, I'm gonna use your stream as background noise while I do more homework. Much love. Bye! I normally only stream 2 hours max, TBH. Like, sometimes I'll go 1 hour, but like most of the time it's 2 hours, because I'm not used to like, not that I don't like mind talking, but apparently my body is not used to talking for more than 2 hours, so I normally only stick to 2 hours. I played Roblox with friends until 2 a.m. last night. I love it. I love it. I don't know why yesterday, like, for me, yesterday, I was feeling like my body would not stop gravitating to the bed. So I just thought, well, I might as well just sleep. Sleep some more. And then I woke up. I was like, oh, what time is it? 7, and I was like, oh god, is it really 7 p.m. of the same day? No, it was 7 a.m. And I was like, yeah. Because recently I've just been, like, you know, not sleeping right. And then I would wake up at 6 a.m. because I have to drop off my sister at her bus stop. And then I'd go home, and then I'd sleep, and then I'd wake up in the afternoon. I'd just, like, you know, so maybe my body needed the reset. I cannot imagine streaming, at least by myself, where I have to talk to no one but the delayed chat. I mean, I don't think the chat is delayed. I think my video is delayed. So I will respond in time, like whenever your chats are coming in, and then later you'll, like exactly 35 minutes later, you'll hear my response. which like is okay if like, you know, my video is working in general. Like it's all cool and fine if like I'm like my video's coming through and but you know, it is still kind of weird for viewing experience, I imagine. What I mean is, I don't want to be using up my energy to talk about for a bunch of hours. Yeah, I know. Like, for me, um, like talking is fine. In fact, I love talking to people. Some people like wouldn't even imagine that, but anytime I get the chance to talk to somebody I enjoy talking to, I will like, you know, put all my energy into texting because I love doing it. But my body, like, you know, just hasn't caught up with the times, you know. It's 2024 and my body's living in 2012. If I were to ever stream, I'll have to involve someone because I'm gonna end up being quiet. Oh yeah, I understand. I think, even with times I've streamed in the past, like, you know, like that one time I was bullied into getting on like a call. I was so like unprepared for the moment. I ended up like stuttering a lot and then not thinking through a lot of my responses. Like they'll be asking me serious lore questions or like serious questions about the production, and then I'll be like insert vague answer. So yeah, I can like understand where you're coming from. But most of the time, I love streaming. I really enjoy doing it because one, it brings it brings friends. It's a friend bringer. Where like, you know, let's say for example, Hannah. I like I have not talked to them in so long, or maybe like in a few months, and like, you know, when they saw me streaming, they popped in to say hello. It's a friend bringer. It summons friends. I remember the first time I was urged into call in the TVW server. Y'all were talking about Landor's age or height, and eventually I was like, "Can I go now?" Yeah. Yeah. Ah, the old times. That's why I think I sometimes I prefer to text over only sometimes, because whenever you're on call, you're like caught off guard, and then like no matter how much you say that you love talking to people, if you like, you know, if you're someone like me who like, you know, doesn't do that very often, you could be very awkward and then end up like stumbling over your words and stuff. Oh my gosh, was that all my music? Oh, I can't play. I can't play this one.
Here at Roof Crafters, we believe quality isn't expensive.
Unless I can? No, I can't. I wanted to have this video rack up more views so that Farron could get like see more like revenue or something, but I guess I can't like just have it playing in the background. Gross. Like everyone else is talking over each other and I'm here like, "Aw, it's okay." I think even with like you know the TPW server anniversary that we had, that was fun when it was happening, but it ended up being like, you know, like the playback, the VOD ended up being very weird. Everyone else ended up being like, you know, very quiet. And from what I can remember from that, you were pretty like not even like you know blending into the background. So you're fine. You're fine. Oh, this is so weird. This is very weird. I don't know why, like, I can't make them look like that. Like, I can't, like, because, I ended up changing what, they look like, obviously, from, concept art to drawing. Maybe it's because my weight of lines are very weird. Okay, let me use a different brush. I still think I spoke the least. When was that? That was in 2022. No, I don't think so. I don't think you spoke the least, TBH. Like, honestly. I can name somebody else who was, definitely quiet. But, you know, quiet isn't a bad thing. Just like how big, like as a description, isn't a bad thing either, but like, you know, society. Society, with its weird, what is it? With its weird, like, perceptions of people. I think my weight of lines are what's really weird here. Yeah, like if you're quiet, that just means that you think before you speak and you internalize a lot of your actions. Like, you know, so you're not like impulsive or reckless because you know you're always like, you know, not speaking the first thing that comes to your brain. Okay, let me go like that. So I can have a full view of what I'm actually lining. I don't think the clothing folds are falling in a realistic way, TBH. I do tend to say what comes to mind though, but you do it like you do it over text, and over text is like, you know, forgivable. But like, you know, in person, like if you're on a call with somebody, you can't really go, "Oops, I take it back." Oh no, okay, is my pen dying? I hope not. This is so weird. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why they're coming out so weird. They're like looking so weird. The other day, my friend was playing Minecraft, and I randomly went, "There's a Minecraft mod that adds bed bugs." Why? Why would such a mod even exist? Bed bugs as a concept is so scary though. Like, it's so like creepy when you think about it. Anything that comes in like comes for you while you're sleeping. Maybe if I go like that. I'm doing this instead of the group shot because I already like procrastinated 2 days because I could not do anything other than be in my bed. But it's cool. Should I have simply been a part? There's no way you see. Oh, and like, as you were saying, like, you were like, I guess that's when I'm the most comfortable. Like, whenever you feel comfortable to open up about, whenever you, like, say the first thing that comes to your mind. It's really good for when we're talking, like, we're both talking about our respective worlds. Because that means that you're interested in what I have to say. I hope you find it beautiful. Character development is constantly rambling about your own creative projects rather than your love life. It's true. Recently, I was rewatching a lot of CR stuff, and I got to a part in the Game Master roundtable that they did where Brennan talks about character creation, and he was like, "You tell me, like in a hypothetical conversation he was having with one of his players. He's like, you tell me who you are and that'll be the rails for the story. And I was like, wow. I've watched that video like, you know, multiple times, and I did not consider how like, you know, that's really great advice. So that's what I'm like, you know, I have that's what I'm currently working on like fleshing out more of the backstories for each of these characters, so that I don't, like, you know, make like write an episode or a thing like a script where like it's pointless for them to be there because they have no goal. And then I ended up rewatching the first episode of TPW, and like, you know, I was not very like clear or direct with character creation is essentially just breaking parts of yourself into pieces. It's so true. Especially like you know, obviously this isn't like a D&D campaign, so I'm not we're not getting multiple perspectives of different people. Like, these are all coming from me. These are all my brain. So I have to really, like, you know, flesh these out thoughtfully and carefully. The server that I'm streaming on is an entirely different server that I made just for lore. Like, it's literally called The Protector's Wish Lore. Let me like pull it up. Yeah, look at that. It's The Protector's Wish Lore. Oh my gosh, I just noticed that Hannah texted me. Hannah texted. What did you say? Oh, hey! They uploaded the film! Let me put that in my watch later. Gross. Oh! Gosh dang it, Hannah. It's not public. It's unlisted. I'm gonna have to watch it later. You end up giving your characters even the deepest parts of you, and then you end up discovering yourself through writing. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm also speaking through experience. And then you like tastefully steal like parts of media that you're interested in. Because obviously, like, nothing is like completely like 100% original. So yeah, if you're a good writer, you tastefully steal. How long have I been streaming? I like how I've been streaming for an hour and 30 minutes and I have not gotten to coloring. Like, making my characters essentially just communicating in healthy ways made me realize what I was lacking. I love it. I love it. That was how I kept myself sane for the first 5 months of 2023. I was just writing scripts. The second, third, and fourth episode. Which, after I, got into that, what is it? After I watched that clip from CR, I started, having, second thoughts about what I wrote, about the things that I already wrote. So, we may get some revisions. We may or may not be getting some revisions. Hold on. Let's take a minute and figure this out with each other and how we're gonna navigate this situation. Oh, yes. Yes. But then the question becomes, who's gonna care about what I'm writing? If you don't have an audience in the first place, you're well, maybe I'm just speaking for myself. The question becomes, who's gonna care? Which is why I love my ships. Yup! Me too. Because then you also end up projecting. As we were saying, with your characters, you're putting parts of yourself into these characters. When you write ships, or when I write ships, personally, I project myself into the character almost, and then I write what I like. I write what I would enjoy in a romantic relationship. I smell something super lovely coming from outside. I've written what I would like to see portrayed in media rather than what's usually portrayed. Me too! Me too! I think I've mentioned this to you before. I don't particularly enjoy literary stereotypes. I don't because people are so much more nuanced than what you would see in a trope for a person. So let's take Jade for example, my character Jade. If you look at her character design, some people would probably assume oh yeah, she's like a serious, stoic, fighter type who, is always about being serious and kicking butt and whatnot. So she probably would not like like something like a soft hobby like reading or like, you know, listening to music, like casually listening to music. But you know, like I have one ship where both knew each other from high childhood, but the other fell into hedonistic tendencies. But rather than having an "I can fix them" mindset or "I'll wait for them to change," the healthy individual went, "I can go find, well, who is already what I deserve rather than waiting around for this one person to change." Wow. Wow. Yeah. Good for that. Good for that character. Yeah, and like that's very prevalent in media, isn't it? Where we find a lot of ships who are like always like, I'll wait for them to change, but I can fix them in the same vein. That's why I like writing like, you know, the patient boyfriend, because you know that's personally what I would like. Like, we need less "I can fix them" mindsets, please. Yeah, for sure. Like where where somebody's like super unhealthy with their uh coping mechanisms, and then their partner is just expected to, like, you know, fix them. Oh my gosh, I think that's why I don't um particularly like Zutara, like as a ship. I know a lot of people do, and I'm so sorry if I'm coming for you specifically, Kufin, but that's why I don't like Zutara as a ship, because what's his name? Zuko, by that point in his life, is very very much all about anger and revenge, or like, and like proving himself. He's very like unhealthy in that point of his life, and I think a lot of people um, view Katara as somebody who can basically like fix him. But yeah, and I prefer Katang personally. Like, even though I know a lot of people don't, because whenever we're watching Aang, he's like a child. So people were like, I don't really want Katara with a child, a 12-year-old. But in the comics, if they would have just stuck around the comics, Aang like gets a glow up, and you know, he just gives very much patient boyfriend vibes, like kind-hearted patient boyfriend. I'm neutral on Zutara. I can see the appeal with the whole yin and yang dynamic, but yeah. Yeah. Like, I can definitely see the appeal, but a lot of people are very much, I don't know. They like, cause that, they like whenever the hot boy is like They have anger issues and whatnot. I'm like, I'm not really a big fan of that. Like, as a romance, like if I think about it, I'm not really a big fan of people with anger issues, or guys with anger issues. Aang gets a glow up. He glows up. Wait, I can just respond to. We love to see it. Do it! I think we only have like 30 minutes left, so. Oh, just kidding. Math. 20 minutes. Go for it! Go for it! I'm gonna try to at least get to the flat coloring stage. Because an hour 30 minutes and I'm only lining. I did all for love, I did all my drugs, I did all this solar. So like Orinthia, as I said before, is very obsessed. Wow, I can't read. Is very closed off, and Davian eventually develops a desire to break down her walls. And when he calls her out for being secretive, that basically just pushes her away. Gosh, avoidant people. I mean, I know that you can get avoidant, so I might be targeting you just a little bit, but personal experience. Like I feel for avoidant people because I know that they probably have gone through a lot that makes them avoidant like that. But wow, being on the brunt end of somebody who's avoidant, it kind of like stings just a little bit personally. As somebody who's low key, just a little bit anxious attachment tendencies. I think I'm disorganized attachment. I think that's something I realized recently, but yeah, I'm a little bit anxious attachment. Then he apologizes for pushing her and trying to pry, and in turn, she acknowledges that she has been secretive. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. In the moments that Davian goes, "You can open up to me if you want," is when she actually does open up. Found it kind of strange how everything can change and fade away. But now I look up at the distant sky and remember all those quiet summer nights. Beautiful night. I wonder how our paths must have appeared so close that summer night. If I could try again, we'd fly through the cosmos. Like I'm trying to achieve, there's a difference between breaking through an individual's walls versus that individual letting their walls down. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love it. Have you even started writing more than that excerpt? Oh, I guess the excerpt that you showed me was for a different thing. But have you even started writing like more for that? Because I would love to read more. I'm stuck on the first chapter where Davian and his brother are playing on the freaking beach. You should. I did have this thought, but you should like treat it like a D&D thing, where anytime you have to make a decision for the characters, you roll a dice. Okay, I think I'm good on that. I've got barely anything figured out for pre-time skip. Ooh, I think also figuring out characters' motivations can also kind of help. Because then you know what their like fleshing out characters' motivations and character goals. I mean, because then you can like really like think about how they would react to certain moments, and then that can like flesh out your story even more. Like, what did I have written for Evelyn? I'm spoiling some things, but like here's the character profile that I had written down currently, and I wrote like a brief little description on her background, and then these are more character profiles that I've yet to fill out, but you know, they sort of flesh out how a character could react to a situation. So if you wanted to, I don't know. Wait a minute. That's too green. I think I really like this shade. Oh gosh. Yeah. I've got to establish that basically it's a political fantasy, but the political part of the story is my least favorite thing about it. I mean, oh, what, like, in what way? In what aspect? Is it the, like, is it close to home to, like, real world politics? And you're like, ew, icky, but, or is it, like, having to figure out how the political things come into place? Because whenever I do think about how things come into place, I'm like, ooh, lore, so juicy. Oh, I forgot. I don't have my pen tied. The court dynamics are things I should definitely delve into, but I'm like, how? Which is why I bought The Cruel Prince. Yeah, I think, or you could do what I did. You could, like, start it, because I don't want to use a public wiki to sort out lore things, so I made a Discord server for myself so I could work out lore things. petrified, and the enemy goes. If I walk along the empty street, I think I can see it. The visage of the heart that's been bursting through the dark. Remember why you started. Remember why you care. You're a vision of a galaxy, and all the stars out there. We will never have enough time. We don't have to leave today. We're already there. I have a Discord server where I ramble to myself about writing, but my friends are in it. Oh, this is just a Discord server for me. So if you wanted to. So occasionally they see me going insane. I mean, I did consider inviting you to this one, but then as I was telling you yesterday, it like as a person who's like probably the only ones who cares about this stuff, it would have been ruining your experience maybe. Lycanthropy and vampirism is a disease. They're not races. Lore. How long have I been streaming? Oh, nearly for an hour. I will end in 6 minutes, perhaps. When did I start streaming? 9:50? That's crazy. I think I have to make this a darker red so that it matches their complexion a little more. Oh, no, I don't have to make it that dark, because then they blend into there. There you go. I avoid adding in the usual fantasy races, like elves, fae, or dwarves, because they're overdone. Sure, yeah. I don't really like the classic fantasy elves. That's why these guys, they're called elementals. One time, I think it was Elena Christmas, who's the voice of Aaron. She goes, "Oh, they're like little elves." I'm like, no, in my brain. But yeah. Which is gonna be sad for the friends that want a D&D campaign in my world. I mean, you can like just reskin them. Like you can reskin the stats for elves and fae. What I don't like about like fae is that they're like classical race it like the classical spelling for D&D and fantasy things like that will use anything but the word fairy, or like spell it with an I or a Y. We'll spell it like Faerie or Feyri. I'm like, oh, what's wrong with the word fairy? You can say fairy. So if I ever add that sort of thing to this, like fairy races or fairy type creatures, it's gonna be spelled F-A-I. You know, like not anything weird. And that's me coming from a Winx Club background. F-A-Y-R... F-A-I-R-Y supremacy. Dragons were the dinosaurs? I'm gonna need you to explain just a tiny bit. What do you mean by that? My world has more of an emphasis on mythology stuff rather than the generic fantasy. Oh, I get it. I get it. Uh-oh. Have I been streaming for too long? It's okay. I'll continue until I finish. It's okay. I'll continue until I finish flat coloring. I don't think these are the official colors I'm gonna go with. But yeah. Oh look, there's your little sketch of Gabe. Before humans, there were dragons, but they were intelligent beings and had an entire language and culture. Ecclesia's timeline is gonna be whack. Some of those dragons are disguised as humans living in the present day. Woo! I wonder where that came from. The idea that dragons can shapeshift. I do wonder where that comes from. I'm gonna go with this one. But I don't want them to be very like, you know, red coded. I don't want them to be very red coded. No, I mean, like, where did it where did it originate in D&D? Like who who officially decided for D&D lore that dragons could shapeshift? Good book. Such a I have this one mentor character that's secretly a dragon. Do you have fantasy racism in in your thing? Is that why this character has to live as a dragon? 6 foot tall woman? We love. Gets killed by her own son that thought she abandoned him a millennia ago? No! Why do we have so many, like, hot women who are being killed in our stories? Okay. So wondering somewhere, have you seen my soul? I hope you find it beautiful. I think the hues are fine, but they could be more cohesive. No. Okay. I mean, I don't know if I like that, because the contrast is not very well. Dragons are supposed to be extinct because I love tragedy. I love it. Me too. Virtual high five. But anyways, dragons were recorded to be extinct, so to find out they're still living among us would be like I don't know if I like that, because I don't like the fact that they're like, this doesn't have very much contrast. I like that it's more cohesive, but I don't like that, like, you know. What if I went like, brightened it up just a little bit? I'm going until I finish deciding on colors. Then I'll end. No, I got like that. I should go. I have worship band practice later. I mean, I guess it is Saturday, but yeah, I'm almost done. So, and then I'll end super quickly. I will end super quickly. Okay, maybe that's good. No, but then I don't know colors. Okay, I'm gonna go like that, and then call it a day. Yeah, and then I'll shade that later. Okay, thanks for joining. I'm gonna end. Thank you for joining, guys. Maybe this is the live stream I'll keep up. Bye. See ya. Have fun.